Hey again, tarot friends. I am back in the studio because I was on my phone because my laptop wasn't working and I've never used my phone for StreamYard or YouTube before. And my sound was not working. So I'm back now. If you could tell me if I have people show up, because of course now people understand that I'm having some issues. Sorry, I need to move the back of this so I don't lose it. Because I'm down in Ryan's studio. Okay. Excellent. You guys, what is wrong with my laptop? It won't turn on. Oh, you can see me and hear me, and I'm looking good, says Chris. Well, thanks. I need that right now because it has kind of already been a day. Okay, sip, sip. Yes, let's do that. Let me gather my thoughts. So I'm just on Ryan's laptop, like not his regular one, but his studio one. So it's like all hooked up to these crazy things. So I'm just trying not to like move it too much. Sorry, proprietary things in the background that that aren't public yet. Okay. So Chris, she always looks good, but she's married, so I usually keep that part to myself. Alex, that's okay. Thank you. Okay, Mendy, hey, I am having so many struggles today, but I'm glad you're here. And V, okay, let me go back to the top. Jamie, Jackie, Alex, Chris, Jamie, Gerald, I think I said Jackie already, V. Kestrel, Mendy, hello, hello. And Tammy. Tammy says, I read your lips and you said, what the fuck am I going to do? Yes, because the problem is Ryan has a different computer that I've used before if like things go wrong, but that is only here on the weekends or when he's home because it's his laptop, but he keeps it in his work bag with his work laptop. So that's not here. And I have I almost said my employer, which it doesn't really matter, but I have my work laptop, but I can't use that for this. And so I thought, well, I can use my phone, but then the sound didn't work. And I'm like, there has to be another computer in this house. So I'm on, again, the laptop's not really fancy, but it's hooked to all this fancy stuff. And I just hope I'm not messing anything up, but I think it's fine. So bye, Jamie. Thank you so much. Sorry I was so late and now you have to take off. But Debbie, hello. Okay, so let's have another sip now that I've basically just repeated myself. Okay. So the other day, it must have, is this blonde or white? Why can't I even? Blondish? I don't know. Okay. Last Friday, is that when we were making circles? So I got a circle punch, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a while because of a video that Veronica Jude made a long time ago. I don't know if her video was about making the circles or she showed them in a video that that was about something else. She had taken one of the RWS decks and put and kind of zeroed in on certain aspects of the card and punched those out. And I've wanted to do that for a very long time, and I finally realized that I had a deck that I could do that with, that I'm really happy about because of the images and everything, and I think this is so amazing. So I punched this out from the Midnight Edition of Mildred Payne's Oracle of Black Enchantment. And the reason I chose this deck was because The first one I ordered had some printing issues, and 3 of the cards were printed like off the side, right? Like it was off centered. And the people at Patrick Valenza Inc. sent me, or Deviant Moon Inc., probably, right? I don't know. They sent me a brand new deck, full thing. It was only 3 cards, but they're like, don't worry, we'll just send you a new one. Can you just send us a picture to send to our printer? Like they already guaranteed me a deck, or said that they were going to send me a deck before I even sent pictures. So that was awesome. And because then I had a duplicate, I decided I would finally do my little circle punch project. And we started this, I believe, last Friday. So I figured we can just chat about whatever and keep making more circles. So for the leftovers, and here are the backs too. Oh, hey, Jackie, welcome back. So here are the backs. They make cool little designs too. Okay, today is going to be a crazy day. I can just tell. So there's my little circles, and this size, this will punch 3 out of these oracle cards, and the oracle cards are very big, right? They're, I'd say, even big for an oracle. And we decided last week we could, because I ordered 2 different kinds, 2 different sizes of punch. The other one was either 2 or 2.5. Hi, Kimmy. This one we decided on 1 3/4, and this is called EK Tools, right? So the bigger size I got is Fiskars, and I haven't used that one yet, but I do really love this one because it just, you can line up so you can see it here, and then you can just punch it out. So anyway, I haven't even opened the other one, the Fiskars 2 or 2.5, because this one's working so well for this deck. And you can get 3 circles out. And then with the leftover ones, thanks, Jackie. With the leftover ones, I am going to put these like in a junk journal or whatever and write or put stickers or whatever in these empty spaces. So it can kind of turn into like a different cool thing, and I won't be wasting this. And I figure that will be a nice little just sort of like ritual thing I can do with my hands, like making, I've been wanting to make sort of a junk journal with all of my like little extra cards and things and business cards that come with decks. So that's my plan for the leftovers. Wow. It's a weird day. Like I have to work for a few hours. Oh, what will I do with the circles? Very good question. So I'm going to use them like cards, basically. I may put them in a bag and draw them out, or I may just do like a wash on the table and like flip certain ones over and use that as my reading. I could also, again, with like drawing them out of a bag, I could just like get a little handful and sort of cast them onto other cards. I could cast them onto my big copy of this. Oh, let's look at this lovely image too. So anyway, so that's how I'm going to use them, just kind of in different ways, but as cards basically, or like coins. So how are you all doing now that I've gotten all of my anxious energy out, I think. Yeah, I even brushed my hair today because you all are that special. I should do that more. Just because it's like, it's bad to brush your hair all the time, but mine is like mostly doesn't get tangled up. Hold on. The issue is Max is not going to know where I am, so I don't want him to get scared if he goes looking for me. But anyway, what was I saying? Don't remember. Sip, sip, says Jackie. Mendy says, I have a copy of the Solara Occulto that is missing one card. I've been trying to think of something to do with it. There you go. That leads me to If someone remembers what I was talking about, let me know. But Alex just got done with breakfast, about to clean his Santa Muerte altar while he watches. Lovely. Sophie is just away for her nap. We watch Riot and the Last Dragon. Oh, I asked what you were all doing and how you're doing. Great. Thanks for answering. Okay. Yeah, Good Friday stuff going on, it sounds like. So, Mendy, your comment reminded me that I also wanted to tell you that I know people have different ideas about this deck, and that's okay. But I just want to say that I super love and am excited about the Alleyman's Tarot. Oh, Jackie, having a break from painting the kitchen, that definitely deserves a break. So the Alleyman Tarot, I'm sure you know about, but maybe you don't. I don't know. It's weird when people say that, because I remember when I first got on TarotTube and they were like, you all know this. And I was like, I don't know anything. But anyway, I'm super excited about that deck. It was curated by a person. Hi, Nancy. A person named Seven. And basically it's art from a bunch of different people, which that's been done before, right? Which is fine. I'm not trying to say we can't repeat methods. But this one is different because it's not trying to fit any kind of theme. And I actually don't have any collab decks. Not that I'm anti or anything like that. I just never really, I haven't seen a full walkthrough, I don't think, of a collab deck, first off. And I just don't think I've fallen in love with any images I've seen, just haven't really looked into it a lot, and not something I felt really drawn to look into. But I'm super excited about the Alleyman's because it's not trying to fit any kind of theme. It's just a complete chaotic mix of things. And they've been resized, so they're all the same size, but they all have different backs and different images, and I am so excited about that. I've seen some people say I'm getting it for a collector's piece, but I would never read with it, and that's cool too. But let me tell you, I am going to read with it. I'm going to use it just like I use a regular deck. I think it's amazing. The curator of that deck has been so good to all of the creators who contributed, and they are being paid out for their work. As we reach more stretch goals, those artists got, more money. So anyway, I've just seen a few stray comments about, why is everyone so excited about that? And why should that person get all that money, and just weird stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? They did the work to organize 130 people or whatever it is. It's not that many, because Seven did also contribute a few cards. So anyway, I see Alex say that he's very excited about the Alleyman's Tarot, canceled his pledge because he needed money for the move, and a wonderful sub of mine decided to send me hers. That's amazing. That's awesome, Alex. I ordered 2. I don't really know why. You've heard me say before, sometimes I just randomly back for 2. I guess not randomly. I just do it when I feel like I'm going to need an extra one, to gift to someone or whatever. I know some people will back for 2 on a Kickstarter to then later sell it, which is also fine, but I just kind of use it as something to add to my gift pile. So that's cool too. So back to, hi Justin, by the way, thank you so much for being here. Back to Mendy's comment about what to do with a deck with a missing card. I think circle punching is a great idea. But it reminded me that now I'm in the Alley Facebook group, and it's not just for trading and swapping cards. It's about just talking about the excitement of the deck and things that remind us of the deck, and blah, blah, blah. There are many components to it, but one component that's kind of turned into a pretty big thing that people are excited about doing is single card swaps, or sending packs of cards and trading with people. And so that's a new thing that I'm doing, and I'm obsessed. I haven't actually sent any yet, but I messaged my first person about a trade, and she's actually sending me artwork. And she doesn't have any cards to trade, and she's starting to get into cards, and she and her stepdaughter are going to make decks, like mismatched decks. And so I'm sending them a bunch of cards. Not a bunch. You're supposed to do like maximum of 10 so that they like fit in an envelope with regular postage. But because she's sending me artwork, I'm going to send her more than that. Anyway, I said I would try to do like 20 cards for her and 20 for her daughter. So anyway, yes, Justin, the Allyman Tarot. So that's a new thing I'm doing, is trading cards, which I didn't really think would be something I was super excited about before, but I happen to have like a few like relatively inexpensive like duplicate decks or some playing card decks that I don't mind splitting up and things like that. And I realized I have enough. I probably won't like go out of my way to like continue doing this, but I'm just into it right now. I think I'll stay in the group regardless, but anyway, swapping cards is a thing I do. Nancy is talking about the literary tarot. I did see that. I don't think I'm backing it right now. I think it's a cool idea, but because of the like cartoon sort of artwork, I don't know if I'm in love with it. It's okay, but I'm just not super, like I love the Alice card, like her walking up the stairs, but some of them I just wasn't so great about. So I don't know. Gerald says, I'm excited about the Allyman. Trading cards is an interesting thing. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. Right. Like a month ago, if you would have asked me, I'm like, no, I'm not trading cards. I don't have any decks to split, blah, blah, blah. But then as I started thinking, I'm like, well, I have a few. Like I took a couple things out of my gift pile that I don't think are going to be super hard to come by if I do want another one to gift to someone. So I had a couple things that I took from there. And then I remembered that I had like the free copy of the Seventh Sphere, like Marseille style deck that came with Tina Gong's book from Barnes & Noble, like the big one. And that came free with the book. And I got like the higher quality cardstock one from the creator, right? So the other one's kind of like a little learner deck and it's more cardboard stock. So I'm like, I will split that up and trade because I already have a duplicate. I have a duplicate of my mini Chicoli, which I bought because I wanted the better box. And so now I can split that one up and send that one. So I don't know. I have a few. I probably, like I said, won't do this forever, but I have a few things that are going to work for that. Can I trade some guitars with your husband? He's pretty attached to all of those. I think that bass is like the newest one to the collection. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Justin says, oh, you're welcome, Nancy. I don't know how great my input was, just that I wasn't super drawn to it, but as an English major twice over, I think it's a really great idea. I think the cause is really great. I might actually just pledge some money to it to go toward their literacy project. I think it's a great idea. I'm just not super in love with all of the artwork. Justin says, I'm not into the mismatched decks on Kickstarter. How does it even work with copyright? It is curated by the one person. Hey, Orchie. So Seven Peterson is the curator of that deck, and they reached out to everyone who contributed and asked them to contribute to the deck. And those people are being paid out for that. So like Lisa Santine, I know, was contacted. So I just heard her talk about it. And plus in the updates that they would send, they would say, you know, we've got these other 10 people, and in each Kickstarter update, there was like a spotlight on a certain amount of artists and creators who had contributed. So you get like their link and all their information, like, hey, Justin Michael contributed to this, and here's his website, and here's where you can buy his deck, and, you know, all of that. So that's how it works, because they weren't taken, they agreed to contribute to the project. So there's that. And the book that is going to come with it, all that information is going to be there as well. And I said, I think before you got here, Justin, that I've never been super drawn to even checking out collaboration decks, but because this one is not trying to fit a theme and is not, there's like no cohesion to it, that made me want it more. Like this is the first time I've really wanted one because it's completely mismatched. So yeah, that's it. Yes, Orshi, I'm absolutely getting that deck. I'm actually getting 2 of them just because I love it so much. Not to keep. I think I'll be gifting one to someone. That's kind of cool. Rachel is doing a project with picking a literary character and aligning it with a card. That is awesome. And maybe if the artwork is different than the literary tarot, it'll be something I want, because I love that idea. I'm just not super in love with the cards. So, okay. I think what we're going to do, hi, Aspasia, by the way. I don't think I said hi to you, but I've been responding. Okay, so let's make some more punches. I think 78 people are involved. That's cool. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. That is amazing. I think there's lots of room for lots of literary decks. So here's the next card in the pile. These are in random order. So we're going to make 3 circles out of this. Okay. Yay for punches. So yeah, if you missed my spiel at the beginning, last Friday we were making circle punches. And we're going to continue that. Oh, it goes this way today. Oh, wow. So many. Oh, what's happening? I think we better take this devilish one. 1, 2, 3, go. Don't pinch your hand. Okay, took this guy. Got to get ready for appointment, but I'll be listening. Okay, Nancy. There's that one. Oh, Tarot Vintage arrived today, and I'm excited, says Orshi. Oh, also researching ink pads for edging decks in the meantime. I have not done that before with ink pads, but I'm thinking about it. I see the results, and they look great. Do I want that moon? I don't know. I think I want like this devil tail, and then I'll take the moon. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, I thought I almost went out of the circle, but I didn't. So I took this part with like the hand and the tail. Oh, here's my stack. I'm like so unorganized down here. Justin likes the ink pads, or she says they are really easy to use. Yeah, see, I think I would like it. I just need to figure it out. And let's take this moon and like the lion tail and some stars. 1, 2, 3, go. Jackie wants to know, do you still do 1 card at a time with ink pads? I would assume so, but I'll let people in the chat answer. Why is there already a cat hair on this? Oh, there's not. It's a scratch. It's fine. Aspasia says, my serpent fire is supposed to arrive on Monday. I'm jazzed about that. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, so then here's the leftover. And for those of you who have popped in since the beginning, I will be putting this down like in a junk journal and either like writing or drawing or I don't know, I don't really draw, but filling these in with images or words or stickers or something in a journal. So I'm going to save these. Spazzy says that they love the one with the crescent moon. I'll show some of my favorites from last time too. Here's a dragon head we popped out last time. Here's sort of a random one with like a shooting star and some little weird faces. Some dragon scales. Here's one with like a dragon tail. This is one of my favorites from last time. So I will use these like drawing cards or maybe put them in a bag and draw them out and layer them on top of other readings, or I might pull some out of a bag and like cast them onto other cards, things like that. This one I love too, this little like nature scenic one. So yeah, it's really cool. The reason I'm circle punching this deck is because this deck had a printing error and I got a free one as a replacement. And a long time ago, I saw Veronica Jude had done a little circle punch deck, and I've always wanted to do that. And then this deck gave me an excuse to go ahead and do it. So that's the quick version. Neem, hello. TGIF at Jackie Jacaranda. Yes, one card at a time, or you will have spillage onto the front or back of the cards if trying to ink pad multiple one swipe. Kind of what I figured. So that is good to know. Here is, like, these cards are really huge. As you can probably tell, because we're getting multiple punches. So here's what we have going on there. Okay, so let's see. I have like an affinity for the sails of a ship. So how can I best do that? Plus this little person. Oh, I love the cloud though. Okay, let's do this first. The little devil fisherman and the cloud. Yes, nice castle. That's exactly what I thought. Oh, where am I? There we go. I might be able to get 4 out of here. Gosh, I don't know. There's the anchor. That's another cool thing I like. The castle is in a weird spot to get this, but I think I can do it. Oh, and then we have like, okay, this is going to be good. 1, 2, 3, go. Do I say that every time? Neem says that I had her considering adding a circle puncher to her toolkit after last time, but I put it on hold. It's really cool though. I love a perfect circle. It's really great fun. So here we have, this kind of has the sail and the castle in it, which is awesome, plus a little star. Okay. Okay. I don't know. All these devil creatures in the ship. Those aren't my favorite. If I could get this. Oh, I can't get the mermaid because it goes out of the circle. That's a little sad. But maybe I can do even like a smaller punch and save her. Yeah, I might have to do that. Some waves. Okay, I guess we're taking the devil creatures. As you'll know, I'm back and forth about Patrick Valenza's artwork that is in like the regular decks, meaning not Mildred Payne's Secret Pocket Oracle, but I'm coming around to it because of this deck. Like I really love this. And so it tends to have more kind of like ghosty figures and things like this one, as opposed to like the devil creatures or like the moon face people. Like that's what I'm like back and forth with on the other one. So while some of these images probably look really awesome to some of you, I'm like, I don't want that. But I seem to be like loving everything. Like Aspasia, when you say, you know, the crescent moon, the castle, all of that, like that's what I love too. So, and that's why I think, yes, and Aspasia loves this card, and so do I. I feel like we have the same taste within this deck. Okay. Oh, Debbie made it to work. That's great. Okay, so I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to take the waves. So we have the devil creatures, but we have some water going on too. That will be nice. And then maybe I'll do a smaller punch, like I said, and save. I don't know why I keep saying save that mermaid out of here. So this one is just sort of the little creatures in the boat with the waves. Okay. And then here's what's left. Or I guess it would be cool to leave her there, and then I can like write something about her in the circle, right? I have to remember that part of this project. So there's the mermaid, and I couldn't quite get a full circle there. So I think I will just save her in there for some to be in my journal, right? Right. Guitars. My youngest son has a guitar and ukulele. Oh my, when he practices, but I give him freedom to create who plays. My husband, Ryan, is the musician. Guitar is his main thing. He also, he can play like keyboard, like piano pretty decently. He plays drums, like those aren't his main things, but we have, sorry, I just kicked this. We have like, I don't know what it's called. They're not really drums, but they're like, the label on it says V drums. They're by Roland. I don't know. It's like, it makes real drum sounds. If this computer wasn't hooked up to this 11 rack and everything, which is for all the, I know nothing, but the 11 rack does like looping and distortions and delays. It's like the sound electric drum pad. There you go, Justin. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I think you would get along with Ryan. He's super talented. He plays cello. Can you see that? Oh yeah, he plays cello. Yeah, he's like absolutely like a monster on guitar though, just so you know. Oh, I kicked this again. He has music that he has like created all himself, like drums, guitar, everything. And you can check that out at ghostlabband.com. And yeah, like he composed a song for me for choreography for my first like half-hour length show that was all my choreography. He made a song for that, which is called Privolnia, and that is on his website. And you can buy his music. He only has like, I think maybe 5 or so songs up there right now. But yeah, because he copyrighted that song that he made for me for my show, he made a website and got it all set up. So someday he'll probably make more and put more music on there, but you can like purchase the songs and they'll go right into your whatever music library you have. Anyway, babbling about that a little bit. He also made the little, if you remember when I made pre-recorded videos, if you watch the beginning of any of those, he made that little intro song for me too. Justin says, I was a horn player, but I love playing guitar and piano too. His family, his mom plays flute and his uncle plays trumpet. They're a very musically centered family. Aspasia says she loves the cello. Yeah. Or she loves violin. So yeah, if you ever want to check out his stuff, that's how you can do it. And they're like, I don't know, like $1 or something for a song, or like $1.10, I think, because of the fee that it takes out. So he bumped it up 10 so that he just gets $1. Like, it's not like a money making thing really, but just to have it available for people. So yeah, anyway, that's my spiel about Ryan. He's really awesome. Okay. Oh, and Justin, I remember you said something about a 70s something or other that you have. I'm sure you have awesome stuff. He's got, that's not a Parker. Hey, that's your last name, right? Oh yeah, his Parker's down on the ground. So this red one, since we're talking about Ryan, this red one up on the wall, I don't know if you can see like here, there's like a chip out of it, right? Like down to the wood. That was his very first guitar that he ever got. And like that's all he had when I knew him way back when he was like 16 and I was 14. That's the guitar I used to like sit and watch him play at my uncle's restaurant. Not really the restaurant, at the office next door. But anyway, we had like apartments and stuff, and he was over hanging out with my cousins a lot. And so like that's the one I used to sit and watch him play. And then then he's got like a Parker Fly on the ground over there, but I don't want to mess up this computer. Okay. Oh, you can't get the link, Jackie. Candle Power by Marina Allen. Check it out and give my baby girl some love. Ooh, okay. I think, are you talking about Ryan's link, Jackie? It's also in all my pre-recorded videos at the very bottom of my descriptions. His link is in there too. Oh, and one more cool story. When I was creating that half-hour show, I was working on it in studio, choreographing and all of that. And around the same time, of course, Ryan was working on a song for me for that show. And I just said, it's about, the theme is really about spirits and ghosts and people who have passed on. And it's about those experiences in my life. And so I want something that is sort of like haunting. Like, that's really all I told him. Okay. And so he was making that song, and toward the end, maybe like 3 weeks before my show, I told him the name of my show, and he told me the name of his band, which is him, right? Because he was trying to choose a name and get established to make the website so that his song was established, right? And he said Ghost Lab Band. And I was like, what did you just say? And he said Ghost Lab Band. I think that's going to be like my name. And I just started cracking up, and he's like, what? And I said, my show is called Ghost Love. And so that was like a really weird moment. We named our things like really similarly, Ghost Lab and Ghost Love. I don't know. It's weird. These are weird things that happen to us. Okay, back to punching. So there's a lot of things in here that I want, but I have to remember that I can't have it all. The building on fire with some of the pathway in it. I feel like that is something we need. Regina, did I say hi to you? I'm sorry. Oh, Jackie says yes. Can't get the link. I wonder what's up with it. Thank you for looking. So there's one. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to stay the full hour. I know I came on late. I've only been on 40 minutes, but I do have to do a little bit of work today, and I'm supposed to do our grocery order because I have all this weird stuff going on tomorrow, which is when we usually do that. So anyway, I'm oh, this is going to be cool because look, then I'll be writing or like putting something in that hole where the sticker is, or putting a sticker or something in there where the flames are is what I'm trying to say. Blah. Okay. I really love that kitty sitting on the cliff. And if I do this, I can get a cat and a mountain. and a star and some trees. 1, 2, 3, go. There are a lot of things here I want, but I have to remember I can't have them all. Yes. And or she says me while browsing Book Depository. Yeah. Oh, Ryan's Band Lake. Thank you, Jackie. Look at the kitty on the cliff. So cute. Okay. So thank you all for hanging out and listening to just random stuff. And, ooh, am I going to be able to get this? Because I want, oh no, can I get it? Yes, it's going to work. Trust it. Whew. We did it. It was really close to the edge, but I wanted this one, obviously. Okay. Oh, yeah, see, it actually clipped the top. But that's okay, right? Yes, it still made a circle. Oh, and I actually like clipped right in here too. See, even when you want stuff that's like really close together, it can still happen. Now I want to know, can I get another one? Ooh, y'all, I could. Oh, it's kind of cool. I'm going to do it. Because it has like, oh, thank you, Aspasia. Thank you for being here and for checking out Ryan's link. I mentioned him a couple times before, and I know that after one of the videos, I hope you don't mind me saying, Jackie purchased one of his songs, the one he made for my show, actually, I'm pretty sure. And he was so excited because randomly someone will buy one. Like, he doesn't like advertise or anything. It's just whatever. And so every once in a while, someone will buy one, and he's like, do you know such and such from Canada? And I was like, no. And he's like disappointed that I don't know the people. I don't know. And so then I said that one day in a video, and then Jackie purchased one, and he was like, do you know Jacqueline Rands from from the UK? And I was like, yes, I do. So anyway, it was funny. He was like really excited. So we have some of those like bird creature wings and a little bit of the clouds and the star and the fire. So a couple of those things are like air, but it just reminded me sort of like an elemental thing. There, our first 4-puncher. Is that exciting? Look at that. You could get 4 out, just for the record. It's going to make a couple little breaks in your leftover, but that's cool. That's exciting. Okay. Let's see. Oh, these are kind of in order. Look at this one. Amazing, amazing. See, that's why I like this deck, because it's more, it has like the buildings and the nature and other things than just like those moon people figures. Do you know what I'm saying? So just if you're on the fence about some of this stuff, this is a great deck to start with or stick with, whatever. All right. I kind of like this idea of like walking into the dungeon. Boop. Like that. Cute. I can't wait to use this in a spread and show you all. Now what? Now what? Some other part of this castle with maybe like the sun. Oh, I can get it without the number. That's cool. I don't mind the numbers, but that might be cool to do, to leave in the journal, to do writing on and whatever. I love numbers. I just don't know if I want them in these images per se. Oh, Gerald, bread is in the oven. I saw you talking about that before. Sorry I didn't call you out, but that's what Gerald is working on today. Some bread. We have bread making and painting, and Debbie at work, and Chris enjoying Sophie's nap time, and Alex working on the altar. or is she shopping at Book Depository? All the things. Okay. Okay, what else? This pathway is kind of cool. Or it's like the top of a mountain is what this castle is built on, I think. Ooh, and that's like water and a moat going around. So I'll do that. Oops. This is so fun. I hope it's still fun for you to watch. So we took this part. You can see like the water coming out of those little areas. Debbie, we are busy, busy, busy. Yes. Oh, not shopping, just window shopping, maybe. Oh, Chris says enjoying Sophie's nap time by having a little nap myself. That's okay. I'm not judging you. Get your sleep. Trust me, I know. Oh. Being rested makes you an awesome Uncle Chris. So, oh, sorry. I hope I didn't wake you up. Y'all, now we're taking 4 out of this one too. Boom. Maybe. Yeah, okay. This is cool. Sorry, Chris. Okay, so here's another little castle piece with a shooting star and another star. Yeah, Ryan does have a channel actually. He started it like last year, right around the time I started mine, because I don't know why, but yeah, he does. He only has a few videos up. It's a little bit like tutorial and talking about like creating music and stuff like that. So yeah, but he does have a really awesome cover of Preston Reed's Blasting Cap. Max's middle name is Preston, after Preston Reed, by the way. And he contacted Preston Reed and asked if he could cover and publish it. And he said yes. And it's really, I mean, it's a show off piece. If you want to see how awesome he is, he would not want me saying this. But honestly, if you want to see how talented he is, you can check out Ryan's YouTube channel, which is also, I think, just Ghost Lab Band. And you can watch that cover. And it's amazing. Oh, happy grocery shopping meme. I'm going to do that today too on my lunch hour, actually. Debbie, debating whether to take Monday off and go to the beach with friends. I should pull a card. Do you want me to pull one of these and see if it works? See if we get something? I'm just going to tell you, I think you should. Let's see what's up. Bye, Mendy. Thank you so much for hanging out. Congrats to your girls on graduation and stuff, by the way. And I hope you have a really fun day doing something cool. Oh, thanks, Chris. You guys are sweet. But yeah, he's really talented. Everyone go sub him. You guys, he would get really excited actually. Because again, it's just been kind of not stalled because he wasn't really trying to do super regular stuff with it. But when he was working from home, his previous employer, he was working from home for a few months, like April, May, June, and then he went back for a couple weeks and then he got a new job. And so when he was home and he only has like a 35-minute commute, but still he works really early now. And so basically when he was working from home, he was done with that job at like 4:00 and then he was just home. So he had more time to do that. So yeah, he would be really excited about that. All right. I wonder if my kiddo's walking around. Oh, Debbie, guess what? You're going to the beach. Look at these friends. Debbie's taking Monday off. Look at you and your friends. So cute. Amazing. Okay. I'm going to leave this up for a minute because I know she's working. I want her to see. Yes, she sees it. Yep, with two friends. Perfect. There you are having a great time at the beach. This is amazing. Okay. I love cards so much. See, they always work. They always work. I live through other people, says Orshi. Yes, go to the beach. Yeah, do it. Okay. Yes, put out some content. I'll tell him, Gerald. I can say this here. He's actually looking for a new job because the other one is just so, like, it's 10 hours every day. Fridays usually 9, but and it's not regular weekends, but it's just he'd have a lot more time if he had like a solid 30 or solid 40 instead of like a solid 50. And things just aren't amazing where he is right now. They're kind of at like this threshold of like not letting him fix any more problems. Like this sounds stupid. Like, why wouldn't you want people to make things better? But he's kind of at the end of what he's able to improve upon. And it's just kind of a mess for many reasons. So he's looking for a new job and hopefully he can find something a little closer and not 10 hours. And yeah. So on that note, I think I'm going to end this a little bit before the hour because, like Neem, I have a grocery order to do and have some couple hours of work to do today. Yeah. So thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for dealing with me in the beginning and lip reading me swearing at the computer or my phone because it wouldn't work. Tammy says, I read your lips. So anyway, I think I've deleted that from YouTube, by the way. I hope you all have a really awesome Friday. Please check out Richard's channel today, Longman Tarot, right? Sometimes, sorry, I kicked that again. Sometimes Richard has a Friday live around 2 or 2:30. I can't keep track if it's this week or not. But check it out. Subscribe to Longman Tarot if you're not, because that's another little Friday fun thing that happens. And yeah, oh, Antoinette, late to the party, and I'm taking off a few minutes early. But thank you so much for stopping by, and I will talk to you soon. Or she says, yes, he has a special live. So check that out. I'm not sure if I'll be there because I have some errands to run this afternoon, but I will try to at least say hi. Thank you all so much for hanging out and for checking out Ryan's stuff. You're so sweet, and he'll be really excited. Thanks, loves. I will talk to you soon.